How do you show up to new prospects when we're talking about being real and transparent and vulnerable? I want to share a quick story with you about a recent networking Zoom call that I was on. It has been very trendy since the pandemic to have a fake background up or completely blur your background, but that is doing you a disservice because it makes you more corporate, more impersonal, less approachable. And today, you've heard me harp on this crisis of trust that we have in the country, and people want to know the real you. They want to find a reason to like you, find a reason to trust you. And if you've ever noticed when you're on a Zoom call with someone who has their real background and it's really different or unique, you grasp at things to talk about to make a human connection. It's human nature. So you might say, oh, is that your dog? Or, oh, is that your daughter? Or, whatever other thing that you might see in my background here. We all do the same thing. But if your background is, blank, where you haven't really set up, this is totally curated. The rest of my office looks nothing like this. It is a hot mess in all vulnerability. But this is curated because I want to tell my story. I want to humanize myself. I want people to have something to grasp onto to start a conversation that's not about, how are you? How's the weather? So think about, we all are on so many Zoom calls, or maybe you film video emails for your prospecting. I hope you do. So think about the background that you have. And this doesn't have to always be your background. Sometimes if it's snowing here in Minnesota, God forbid that's coming soon enough, I will go outside and I will do a video greeting in the snow because it's different. And it gets people to see a real part of me, something that's true, something they can comment on, something they can grab onto, rather than, oh, what a perfectly sanitized corporate background you have. Is that logo always floating over your head? So just think about that and go ahead and personalize your background. It matters today more than you realize.